Hi, welcome to our M2M Live. I'm Christine Wilson.
I'm Tracy McCoy.
And we talk about video a lot. Obviously, we think video is really important. And Tracy is gonna talk to me a little bit today about some new tools that we think are really awesome, and one of them that I've been playing around with. So.
Well, I know our team loves Canva,
yes.
which is an app that we've used to work on a lot of images, but now they're introducing something new.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So we've written about Canva before. If you look on our blog, we have a couple cool articles about Canva. I always say it's the social media marketers easy tool. We have in-house graphic designers that use all the Adobe products, but sometimes we need to get something done quickly, and we can have one of our designers do it. And Canva makes it so simple and easy to do. And this past week they announced that they now have Canva animation.
Wow.
So it's really exciting.
Big news in our office.
Yes. So the cool thing about Canva animation is you basically can design your picture and then add some sort of animated element to it. So it could be text or it could be something moving. And the great thing about that is you actually get a video as your final product rather than a JPEG or a PNG.
Which is important because...
Yeah, well, do you want to tell the stats?
Well, you can tell some of the stats. What I was going to say was that a lot of the platforms are really rewarding video content. We are seeing much more organic reach when it's a video versus an image.
And it's so much so that one of the stats that I read was basically Facebook is, people are watching about 8 million videos a day on Facebook.
Insane.
And that Gifs are shared 2 times more than JPEGs or PNGs. So we see video just outperform almost anything else in Facebook ads, in regular posts. So any opportunity we get to create, video content, we want to. Mm-hmm. So I got to actually make a video on Canva, and you do have the option when you do it, after you animate it, you can download it as a GIF or as an MP4. And so I did one for Diane's birthday.
It was very
How
funny.
much did you like it?
It was not my favorite video because I was not portrayed great, but Diane looked so cute in all of it.
She looked so cute. And we tried to make sure it was special moments of Diane's M2M history.
Yes, true.
So
it was very cute.
It was key moments. And Diane clearly loved it because she did not comment or like it at any point. So she was a big fan. But it was a good way for us to just sort of test out the Canva animation and what we could do with it. The first time we exported it, it glitched.
That's what I was going to ask. When you export it, it's in the right size and everything for...
Well, so you get to start with your sizing ahead of time. So that's one of the cool things about Canva. You pick right off the bat. Am I doing a social media post? Am I doing Facebook? Am I doing Instagram? Mm-hmm. Am I doing a header for Facebook? So you get your sizing done first. And then they have a button that's a magic resize button. So you can resize something for all the different platforms and make sure it's the optimal size, which is great.
Very cool.
And then, so it's all set, it's the size, you hit download, and then you download it as either, I think you pick animation first, and then you can choose if you want it as a GIF or an MP4.
Very cool.
So the very first time it kind of got caught up, and it does say that it's beta, reset it, tried it again, and it went beautifully. It took a couple minutes to export, but it was overall pretty easy.
So before we wrap up, are there any other apps that you recommend in the video creation?
Well, I mean, I always say, make sure that you can, if you're going to do something that a GIF would be great for, use one of the easy GIF makers. I mean, gifmaker.com, I think is one, or .net. And then there are a bunch of other apps that we love for making videos on the fly. So there is one that is called Magisto. And Magisto is pretty easy. You can get a paid subscription to Magisto that's a business one where you can move things around and make it more specific to what you want, so you can reorder things. But even their free option is pretty easy to use, and you can put in pictures and videos, and it'll organize it all for you and put it into these cool templates and add music. One thing that I always say to people, a lot of people don't realize, I think when they're first starting out, if they're not maybe more savvy at how the marketing rules work, is they'll use they'll use music that maybe is copyrighted.
Right.
So making sure, I think some of these apps are great because they'll give you some free use rights, music or background noise or sound effects. Yep. Audio blocks is a great place to get it, but that's really important. So we watch people
Facebook
all the time.
Facebook is very strict. They pull stuff right down.
They pull stuff right down. And that's actually something that came up. I'm going to segue into a whole different topic, but it's still about video.
That's fine.
I spoke at the Social Shakeup recently, we talked about live streaming. One of the big things that came up is if you're live streaming and there's somebody playing music in the background, and it's the radio with copyrighted popular music, and it's loud enough to really be heard, then you're in violation.
Interesting.
So thinking about live streaming, where you are, what the context of the place around you is, and do you have the rights to be showing what you're showing, as well as playing music. I saw a lot of people at the conference live streaming in the main room, and that kind of undermines, one, the live stream by the conference people that were hosting the conference, and two, that they're having people pay money to be there, and if you could get it all for free online, well, that's a little bit frustrating.
That is.
So a couple of different things there to think about as you're talking about video. But I think the title of this was No Excuses.
Yes.
This makes it too easy.
This makes it too easy. You have to be integrating video into your social strategy. But one more quick question after you brought it up with Majesto. Can you do Canva animation for free, or do you need to have a subscription?
I believe you have to have the Canva for Work subscription, and luckily it's not that expensive. It's well worth it. You get access to so many different things. Another thing is you can pay about $1 for every stock photo you need to use, which is awesome. So when you need kind of quick, easy stock images and that kind of thing, this is a really great way to do it.
Awesome.
Great. Well, fun talking to everybody today. Thanks so much. We'll see you at our next M2M Live.
Bye.